Nelson Mandela, 1918–2013, was a revolutionary leader, anti-apartheid activist, and the first black president of South Africa, 1994–1999. He dedicated his life to fighting racial segregation and injustice, becoming a global symbol of peace, resilience, and forgiveness. Key contributions: anti-apartheid activism. He played a crucial role in the African National Congress, ANC, and led peaceful and militant resistance against the apartheid system in South Africa. Imprisonment, 1962–1990, spent 27 years in prison for opposing the apartheid government but never gave up on his vision of a free and equal society. President of South Africa. After being released in 1990, he led negotiations to end apartheid and became the country's first democratically elected president in 1994. Reconciliation and peace. Instead of seeking revenge, he promoted unity, reconciliation, and healing, setting up the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to address past injustices. Global influence. He inspired human rights movements worldwide and received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for his efforts to peacefully dismantle apartheid. Early life and political awakening. Born into the Tembu royal family, Mandela was given the name Roli Shlashla, meaning troublemaker. He studied law at the University of Fort Hare and later at Witwatersrand University, where he became politically active. In 1944, he joined the African National Congress, ANC, and co-founded the ANC Youth League, focusing on nonviolent resistance to apartheid policies. Anti-apartheid struggle and imprisonment, 1952. Led the Defiance Campaign, urging mass civil disobedience against apartheid laws. 1961. Co-founded the armed wing of the ANC, Umkhonto we Sizwe, Spear of the Nation, after peaceful protests were violently suppressed. 1962. Arrested for conspiring to overthrow the government and sentenced to life in prison during the Rivonia trial, 1964. Spent 27 years in prison, mainly on Robben Island, enduring harsh conditions but continuing his fight from behind bars. Release and end of apartheid, released on February 11, 1990, after worldwide pressure on the South African government. Worked with President F.W. de Klerk to dismantle apartheid. 1993. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his role in the peaceful transition to democracy. 1994. Elected as South Africa's first black president, leading a government of national unity and emphasizing forgiveness, reconciliation, and equality. Mandela's legacy, Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Established to heal the country by confronting past atrocities. Global human rights icon. Inspired movements for justice worldwide. Philanthropy. Founded the Nelson Mandela Foundation, focusing on education, peace, and social justice. International Mandela Day, July 18, encourages people to spend 67 minutes, symbolizing his 67 years of public service, helping others. Famous quotes. Speaking head. It always seems impossible until it's done. Speaking head. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Speaking head. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Mandela passed away on December 5, 2013, but his legacy continues to inspire millions. Nelson Mandela was a charismatic, resilient, and deeply compassionate leader. His personality was shaped by hardship, struggle, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Here's a closer look at who he was as a person. 1. His character and traits. Checkmark. Resilient and determined. Despite 27 years in prison, he never gave up on his dream of a free South Africa. Checkmark. Forgiving and reconciliatory. He chose peace over revenge, uniting a divided nation. Checkmark. Humble and approachable. He never saw himself as above others, even as president. Checkmark. Charismatic and inspiring. His speeches and actions motivated millions. Checkmark. Disciplined and strong-willed. He maintained a strict routine in prison, keeping his mind and body strong. 2. His daily habits and personal life. Loved boxing and exercised boxing glove even in prison. He worked out regularly to stay physically and mentally strong. Enjoyed reading and learning books. He believed in education and read philosophy, law, and history. Had a warm sense of humor, open-mouthed smile despite his serious work. He loved to joke and make people laugh. Was a devoted family man, woman, girl. Though prison kept him away, he deeply loved his wife, children, and grandchildren. 3. His relationships and friendships. His first wife, Evelyn Mays, was a nurse, but they divorced in 1958. He married Winnie Madikizela Mandela, a fellow activist, but their relationship suffered due to political struggles. Later, he married Graca Machel, widow of Mozambique's president, showing his commitment to unity even beyond South Africa. He was close friends with Desmond Tutu, world leaders, and even former enemies like F.W. de Klerk. 4. His leadership style. Led by example. Never asked others to do what he wouldn't do himself. Listened before speaking. He believed in understanding different perspectives. Promoted unity over division. He worked with people from all backgrounds, including former oppressors.